The Fire and the Mango. In the quiet halls of the Great Oak Monastery, peace usually reigned, but today, Arjun's face was as red as a sunset. He paced the courtyard, clutching a broken wooden bird he had spent weeks carving. "Nalan from the village did this," Arjun cried, his voice trembling with rage. Kavi sat nearby, watching his friend with a worried look, wondering how such a small thing could cause such a big storm. Arjun picked up a heavy, gnarled walking stick. "He broke my bird on purpose because I tripped during the race yesterday. I'm going down to the village to break his ceramic flute. Then he will know how it feels." Before he could take a step, the shadow of Master Jivan fell across the stones. The old man looked at the stick and then at Arjun's narrowed eyes. Master Jivan did not scold him. Instead, he turned to Kavi and handed him a small wicker basket. "Go with Arjun," the master said softly to Kavi. "Arjun carries the wood of resentment. You shall carry these mangoes. Ripened by the sun, we shall see which gift settles the debt." Kavi took the basket, the sweet scent of the fruit filling the air. The two boys walked down the winding mountain path. Arjun marched ahead, his knuckles white as he gripped his heavy stick. He rehearsed the angry words he would say. Behind him, Kavi walked slowly, careful not to bruise the soft fruit in his basket. The heavy thud of Arjun's stick against the rocks echoed through the trees like a drum of war. At the edge of the village, they found Nalan sitting by a well. When Nalan saw Arjun approaching with the heavy stick, his face hardened. He quickly reached into a pile of rubble and pulled out a jagged stone. The air between the two boys turned cold and sharp, like the edge of a blade. "Come to break my flute?" Nalan spat, standing his ground. Arjun raised his stick high. "You broke my bird. I'm going to break everything you own." They stood chest to chest, their breathing heavy. The anger felt like a fire between them, hot and suffocating, ready to burn everything in its path. Suddenly, Kavi stepped between them. He didn't say a word about the bird or the flute. He simply reached into his basket and held out the largest, brightest mango. The gold skin of the fruit glowed in the afternoon light. He held it toward Nalan's shaking hand, his own expression calm and kind. Nalan looked at the mango, then at Kavi, then at Arjun. His grip on the stone loosened until it thudded into the dust. He reached out and took the fruit. The silence that followed wasn't cold anymore. It was soft. I didn't mean to break the bird," Nalan whispered, his voice cracking. "I was just jealous of how well you carved it." Arjun lowered his stick. He looked at his hands and realized they were cramped and sore from gripping the wood so hard. Master Jivan appeared at the village gate, having followed them from a distance. "Do you see, Arjun?" the master asked. "Your stick only brought out Nalan's stone, but Kavi's gift brought out his truth." Arjun took a deep breath and let the anger go. He realized that the fire in his heart had only been hurting him. "Hatreds never cease by hatreds in this world," Master Jivan said, placing a hand on both Arjun and Nalan's shoulders. "By love alone they cease. This is an ancient law." The three boys sat by the well, sharing the mangoes as the sun dipped below the hills.